the stigma of mental health is a whole nother issue. I had a young lady in here, 14 years old, and thinking that we're calling her crazy. Like, because you see a counselor doesn't mean that that you're crazy. You know, everybody, and I recommend at the age of, 6th grade, because you've gone through so much from birth to at least, 12 years old or 13 years old or whatever. I kind of recommend everybody, like you get a driver's license, everybody should have a mental health therapist or a counselor.
I agree.
Yeah, because it's going to help our society. It's going to help people process. It helps us communicate better. It's more than just schizophrenia or bipolar that people think. There are so many other services that are offered within this one office.
Well, I know when the COVID pandemic hit, that hurt a lot of people mentally. Can you tell me how did your office deal with that?
Oh my gosh. So, for one, the kids in schools, so when they could not go to school for so long, and then they went back to school, it was a huge change for them. And so I started to see more and more clients via Zoom. I started, especially with the students, learned how to play different games with them via the computer because they couldn't come into the office. So Zoom our virtual therapy became huge. And then we slowly started opening the offices back to the public.
And when it comes to the home, parents, uncles, what have you, or even grandparents, what are some things that you could advise or would tell people of the older generations when it comes to mental health and dealing with it with the younger generations, with their children, as they're trying to understand it? How can people like that, help their kids deal with the mental anguish that we have witnessed here and now?
I was talking with my sister-in-law yesterday just about how in the past, as a family, the systems in the family, we normally just look over, oh, that's just how that one is, or that's just who they are, and we really don't take mental health seriously. The first thing that I would say is listen to what the young people are saying, but at the same time listen to what the older people are saying. So we are so quick to dismiss one another, and the first thing it's going to take is just listening. My son said, Mom, I just don't know what to do. I don't know what to do with myself when you raise your voice at me. I had to hear him, to understand what he was going through. And then we worked through, how discipline would look. It's not saying I'm not giving him a pass just to do whatever, but I'm understanding what he needs as an individual.